Okay, everybody, today is the day that we start seeds around here, and yes, it is snowing. It's February 5th, 2022, snowing outside, which is typical for this time of year, but we are starting some seeds. Okay, everybody, it's been a few days, probably like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since I had a video, which I'm sorry, I just ain't much going on here. It's snowy and cold and whatnot, and work's been hectic too, but that's a different story. So today we're going to start some seeds. We're going to start some bunching onions and several different flowers. One thing we're going to start is asparagus, which for all of you that follow along, you know I harvested these from our plants. You know where these came from. We harvested these from plants we got over there, over that way. I want to start these mainly for our grocery gardens. I'm going to stick some in around the fruit trees that we put in this year, and also too, once I know what the germination rate is on these, I'm going to start selling these seeds. And then we're going to start some onions, some bunching onions, and like 4 different varieties of flowers. Okay, so this tote, I'm sure if any of you that ever watched me before have seen this tote. It's just a concrete tote. You can buy these at the big box stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever they got them. They works pretty good to put your potting soil in. So, and we use these trays. This is 128 cells. I'm going to use 2 of these for onions. These onions will just be ours in the garden, and I'll probably put at least two. Some will have 3 seeds in each one. So yeah, I'm gonna put 2 or 3 seeds in each cell, and I'm just gonna fill them up just like I would. So, and I fill them up like to pack them full. So fill it up like that, then grab another one and stick it on. And pack it down in good, and then fill it up again. There you go. For the onions, that's what that's all you do, and then I'll do one more tray just like that. Alright, so these are filled. You see me fill one, then I watered them good, and now I'm just going to get the seeds. And there's several ways you can do this. You can sprinkle them in from the package, or you can, I like to just put them in my hand. And I'll put 2 or 3 seeds at least in each cell. So that's 256, and there'll be at least 2 or 3 times that many actual plants. And when I plant them, I'll plant them bunched like that. So just go through. It's kind of monotonous, but it's pretty relaxing at the same time. These seeds are a little bigger. Some of the seeds you're going to see today are so freaking little. I can't stand to plant them. My wife will do them. They do all right for us. I bought some new ones, but obviously I didn't need any. I could have stayed with what we had. These here are evergreen. I don't know if you can see them in there or not. It's pretty bright. Evergreen bunching onions. These are Fairy Moors. We probably got these from Lowe's or Walmart, who knows, but that's where they came from. They grew fine for us last year. We never had no issues with them. So now I'm gonna put the perlite or the vermiculite on top. Sorry, I keep saying that, and then we'll put them in a flat and water them in good. But I'll show you all that when we're done. When we're done with all the plants, I'll put the perlite on all at one time. So, all right, I got them out of the way. I got some chestnuts, like I was saying a minute ago. Just stick them in there. I'm just gonna lay them like that on top. I'm gonna put them all just about like that, and then I'll cover them up with some more potting soil. I'm not real sure how many of them we have, but I'm just gonna stick them all in. Hopefully they all fit in. I'm not going to say they will. They may not all fit. Hopefully they'll get some trees out of them. You know, I used to plant a couple dozen chestnut trees. Like I say, these here will just go back outside. They won't go in. They won't stay in the greenhouse. It will go in the house. These need to be cold stratified for a while. So I'll just cover them up, just barely cover them with a skiff of soil. I won't put much on it. Because in nature they would just fall on the ground and they wouldn't be buried. Just the leaves that fell off the trees is all would ever cover them up before they would germinate that way. So, of course, most of them would have probably been eaten by squirrels and whatnot by now. But so these I'll let like that. I'll put a piece of chicken cloth over top of them before I put them outside so that the squirrels and chipmunks can't get to them. Next weekend we don't have a whole lot going on. We may go visit some people next weekend. Not sure yet what we're going to get into. It's supposed to be nice here, so might stay around here and get some outside work done. But at the same time, it'd be nice to go visit some family that we hadn't seen in a while. But we'll see. Time will tell. Those I won't put any more on top because I filled it up just a wee bit too full. Actually, that and they're still sticking out just a wee bit. But that's good enough. Then I'll hand it over to my lovely assistant. Not that you can see her, but she's there. You can't see me either, but you can see my hands. For the asparagus, I'm just going to do, it's going to be planted just like the onions was. The only difference is I'm only going to put one seed in each cell. I want to know how they germinate, so I'm only going to put one seed in each cell. So I'm not going to, just going to stick them in there. I'm not going to worry too much about it, but yeah, just make sure for these I want to do one per. So I want to know what the germination rate on them is. So. So this tray here, I'm going to put in some seeds. These here we saved from some 4 o'clocks. They're pretty small seeds, well, pretty big seeds rather, sorry, but we don't got many of them. And then a friend of ours, a friend of the wife's actually, she bought some seeds online and wanted us to see if we could germinate them for her. So we're going to try. You never know. Hopefully they grow good for us, but you never know. These here we grew these from seed we'd saved last year, so I know these seed here is fine, but these, who knows. Hopefully they're good, but we'll see. So I've got them to do, and then I got some coleus and some dusty millers, and them two there, the wife's gonna do, because they're too little for my fingers. I can't handle it. They drive me insane. Alright, as all you know that watched my videos in the past, I put vermiculite on top of my seedlings. I do that for, mainly, I do that to keep the bugs off. Bugs won't go through this, and it helps keep everything moist. So, in this soil, I mean, you don't know, it came from, most all potting mixes comes from Canada. So, I mean, you don't know, there could be some eggs in there for fungus gnats, and if there is, there is. I mean, you're not gonna get them out of there now. I mean, you could moisten that soil and put it in the microwave and do all that to kill the eggs, but I'm not gonna worry too much. Never have in the past. I put this on. This usually helps a lot with that, and it helps keep everything moist so they germinate way better. So yeah, I just sprinkle it on. Everybody that's ever watched me before, they know, they've seen me do this numerous times. But this is the key to starting anything. These trays right here, these 2 trays, and actually I already did it, but I had my mic turned off. They're dusty millers and coleus. Their seeds are so small you can't. Their seeds are probably smaller than what these are. What that is, I don't know if you can see that or not. That each seed is probably about the same size as that. My wife puts those in. I don't. So, but anyways, but we treat all of our seeds the same. We use the same soil mix, and we use the same vermiculite in all of them. The only thing I'll do different the next time I buy some of this, I'll get the coarse instead of the fine. But what I have, I don't know if you can see it in there. You can't really see it in the tote, but that'll last me all this year and probably next year too, as far as that goes. But the next time I buy, I'll buy either medium or coarse instead of the fine. But I'm gonna finish these up. We got like 7 or 8 trays that I gotta cover over and water in, so. So with what's left over, when you clean it up, you just sweep it up with dustpan and just put it back in the tote. There's a little bit of dirt mixed in, but it's not hurting nothing. It won't hurt a thing. So I just sweep it up. If I was better at what I do, I would just sweep it right inside that tote. But you all seen me do stuff before. I'm not that coordinated or smart. So that's going to end this video. I will show you eventually our room that we germinate in. We take these in the house to germinate. And we will do that with a lot of seeds even after we get the greenhouse up and running. We won't turn the heat on in here probably for another month. So we won't turn it on until we have flowers. Even those, a lot of stuff will germinate and bring it right out. Those we won't bring right out. A lot of that stuff will be germinated long before they're ready to come out, or long before we're ready for them to come out here. So, but I'll get over that in another video. So, take care and God bless.